Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, hey, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. You know, they'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya. So one of our brothers was in a courtroom and he had witnessed a black woman that had a speeding ticket and a white woman. Well, the black woman ended up getting hit with a hefty fine for driving 15 miles over the speed limit. But the white woman drove more miles over the speed limit and she wasn't given anything. And the brother had to, pull up on the woman to just ask some questions after court. Let's roll that.
Black lady going 15 over the speed limit has to pay over $1,000 fine. White lady come in right behind her going 32 over the speed limit, goes off scot-free. So I walked out the courtroom and recorded that. Thank you, ma'am. Do you know anything about white privilege? And do you believe in white privilege? No comment, ma'am? Did you know what the judge just did for you? And that lady that just went up there before you had less on her? And this is what they just did for you?
I don't agree with anything that
they did, or that I'm saying.
I'm very grateful for what happened to me in there, and I hope that other people can also have that same.
But do you believe in white privilege, ma'am? That's the question.
I do believe.
You do, and was that a display of white privilege right there by that judge? Yes or no, ma'am? Was it a white privilege display right there by that judge? No, you don't want to answer that question, ma'am?
Now, this is kind of like a twofold situation because she was just a benefactor of the unearned privilege that they receive in America just for their skin tone. Understand? The black person, you're going to receive scrutiny. You're going to receive the weight of the law. The black woman had to pay $1,000 and the white woman got to get off scot-free. Let me tell you something. That has been the way it's cemented in America, in the foundation, that if you are part of their community, you have an unearned privilege, and that is the law of the land. It's the unwritten law of the land. You understand? That's why I told y'all before, these people cannot really legislate and govern fairly because of that. It's just point blank. They've been doing this for hundreds and hundreds of years. The reason why she did not answer that brother's question is because she knew exactly why she got out of that. She knew exactly why. That's why she didn't want to say it. This is what they do. This is what they believe in. If you are their particular community in America, you have an unearned privilege. You can get jobs that you don't qualify for, that you're not educated for. You're given second chance, third chance, fifth chance. You can get credit when your credit is bad. You can get a home loan when you should not be getting one. You can get a business loan for just showing up. But if you're black in America, no, that does not apply to you. Even if you do everything they tell you to do, you still can be denied because we are this in this country. Now, I know this. I understand it. I completely understand it. And our people have been fighting this and fighting it. I understand. But you can't make a crooked branch straight. You can't change the devil, point blank. That's why I'm a firm believer of, do what you can here. Now, we could alleviate some of those problems if we would all unify ourselves together and work together as a community. If we would say, okay, we see what's happening all over the country. We need to all return back to our ancestral homeland, which is the South, which your ancestors built. Your ancestors built America from the South. They didn't build it from California. They didn't build it from New York. They built it from the South. Yes, I know they went to Chicago and they started Chicago. I understand that. But what's going on and what's happening all over the country, black folks need to be coming together in the South, back in their ancestral homeland, and start building in the South. If you want to stay here, my attitude, have a second address. And I told y'all my ultimate flex is say, I'm sitting on some beachfront property somewhere outside of the country in an African nation. That's kind of how I feel about it, because I'm not going to be dealing with these people all my life. I'm not going to let them run up my blood pressure all my life. I'm not going to let them stress me out. No, it's just not going to happen. But while I am here and what I am telling you, because that day will come when that day come. But as of today, what I'm telling you is if you don't think like I think, that's great and that's fine. Well, you need to be doing that because listen, what's going on is they in so much control of everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to at least try to unify, insulate ourselves, you know, in particular real communities. When I say communities, we ain't talking about neighborhoods, communities where we have our own banks, our own schools, our own lawyer offices, our own doctor's places, our own everything. You know, anything that we need, we should never have to even leave outside our neighborhood for it. That's a community. And we don't have that right now. We can get it. We waste so much money on material possessions. And I don't know why we so materialistic in this black community today. I don't get why we so materialistic. We weren't raised like that. That's not our people who we've been so materialistic. We selfish. These people are not playing around with us. They're not playing around with us at all. So we need to make sure that to focus on building something for ourselves. Because listen, we have no friends. We have no allies. You know this. The Democrats are flooding the zone with people from Latin America. And these people come over here. They're not coming over here to unify with us. They're coming over here to work. They're coming over here. They're not bucking white supremacy because white supremacy gave them a job. They let them come over here. So they on team white supremacy. So you better believe they're not, you know, at anything. They coming in here. They against us because we're against the system. They want the system to continue to go the way it is unchecked. So black folks, you have no choice but to unify. Either unify or, well, you know, you wither on the vine. That's really the way it goes. And then it's going to be on the individual aspect. Of course, you always think about your individual family, you know, and what you have going on. Of course, you focus on that. But if you think about the greater community, you had a bad point in America right now, folks. Dr. Carl Anderson warned us what was coming. Now it's here. And now you got a short window to unify with your community and do something. Or like I said, you're going to wither on the vine. It's happening right now. Either you unify and work with the community or it's not going to happen because they have flooded the zone, you know, with people. Even certain jobs that you used to get, you won't be able to get them no more because they'll be able to pay them lower wages and all of that. And who's all that's going to benefit? Them folks. It's going to benefit women like in this video that know her privilege exists. That's why she don't want to say anything. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. It's completely wrong. If anything, that judge should be reported because that situation is completely wrong. If that woman got $1,000, then the other one should have got $2,000. Living in America as a black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a black American person, you must understand this system because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism and the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.